Good morning, guys. So I am outside of Meijer, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. So I'm actually going to go grocery shopping, but I'm going to stop some people while they're grocery shopping and ask them why they're buying what they're buying and get their perceptions on animal agriculture. So it might be a little weird. This is something I've never done before, but I'm excited to see how it goes. So let's go ahead and go right inside. Alright, so I've made my way back to the meat section. Well, I'm currently in like the cereal granola aisle. But right across over here is the meat section. So we're just going to kind of take a look at the prices and the brands and see what are on these labels and try to understand what people are looking for when they're buying their meat. Okay, so as you can see, there's a price, there's sales going on here in the chicken, which is awesome. So boneless, skinless, you have the price. So for this one, it's around $9.47, so around $10. And as you can see, there's no like all natural labels. They're just marked, which I think is awesome. It's not giving any false pretenses of what is in the meat and things. And you can see it's been inspected, which is something that all meat products have to go through. But then we move into Meijer brand. So when you go to Meijer brand, you see that there is an all natural label. So that may affect people's decisions. But prices are a little less on these, but these are different cuts, which is why. And then now we can move into even more labels that we see here. So, but this is still by Meijer, but we're getting vegetarian fed, cage free, things like that, no antibiotics. So as we move down, it looks like there's more labels, which can really influence what people want to buy. But you also have the sale priced items, which obviously people worry about price when they're buying food. Oh, and then yeah, we've got the no GMO label. Alright guys, so I found my first victim here, and she's going to tell us why she bought sausage.
I bought this breakfast sausage because we like to cook it on Sunday morning and then just eat it all week. And then I bought this brand because it was on sale. It was 2 for $6, and okay. Bob Evans is a good brand.
So did you look at any of the labels when you were deciding what to buy?
Like the nutrition labels?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so it's mostly cost.
Yeah.
Cost and brand. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and then she also purchased eggs, which I think would go along with the sausage, right?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So do you have any perceptions about the animal ag industry? Like, do you think they do a good job of producing animals? Do you ever worry about that?
Oh yeah, I worry about the animals.
Okay, so welfare.
Yeah.
And how they're treated.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you ever follow like any of the news that's happening with policy changes or things like that?
Yeah, we follow the news and then we watch like documentaries.
Okay.
Which we probably shouldn't.
Could you name a few of those?
Oh,
Food Inc. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so documentaries influence a little bit too. Okay, so now we're over in the egg section. And we can see Meijer brand. We can see, this is what the lady had bought, it looks like. That was in her cart. So let's just look at those and see what it says. So you have 24, and it's also Meijer brand. So there's like the United Egg Producer Certified label, but I'm not seeing anything like cage free or anything along those lines. So it's pretty simple labeling, and they're on sale for $139. 69 cents, so pretty decent prices here. But then we go over here and we have organic. So you can see the organic label, which is different than what some people may be choosing to buy. So down here it looks like this is all the organic things. So let's look at one of the labels for these and see what it says. Okay, so it's got the USDA organic label, which is awesome. True Goodness by Meijer. So this is, again, the similar brand of what we looked at with the chicken over there. But nothing too bad. It does say cage free. And those are $3.99, so substantially more than what the others were. So we're shopping here at Meijer today, and I see you guys are picking out meat. So what do you look for on the label when you pick your product?
I usually look for one, the price is where I go first, usually. But I also look for sell by to make sure I can use it for my family before it would expire. And then also like the weight per pound to see if it's on sale as well. And then obviously looking at the meat in general.
Okay.
I'll usually pick it up and just see kind of like if it looks good or not.
Okay, so like the color and things like that.
The content, the packaging,
okay.
The look of the meat in general.
Okay.
Is definitely what I look for.
Now, do either of you have an opinion on animal agriculture practices? Like, do you worry about how the animals are being treated, or you know, how old they are when they're going to harvest and things like that?
No, not really.
Not really. You just buy the meat, yeah. Okay.
I mean, I definitely want, like, I'm an animal person, so I definitely want it to be done right, obviously.
Right.
So definitely, you know, if I hear of a place that's not doing it right, we won't put our business there. So.
Okay. Okay, guys, so now I've moved on to Payless. So we're gonna go stake out what their meat section looks like and look at their prices and see if anyone wants to talk to me about why they're choosing what they're buying. But yeah, so I don't know if where you're from, Payless is a thing. It's also known as Kroger, to clear things up. And this is like my personal favorite place to shop. So let's go check out the prices. Okay, so right off the bat, hopefully you can hear me over like the refrigerated section stuff. Right off the bat, I'm looking at this. Laura's lean beef. We have a face, so that's different. They're putting a face to this. Looking at the lean and things. Oh, that's new. We have veal, so that's cool. I've never seen that in store actually. But this is like Kroger brand, and then this is also a Kroger affiliated brand. So Simple Truth is like they have an organic line. So you can see they have natural. That's a big thing. Price $11, so a little bit higher than what we saw at Meijer. Okay, so I think something that's worth noting here at Payless is they've actually separated out their soy milk from regular dairy milk. So that's something a little different than what we saw at Meijer. Alright, so I'm here with one of the Payless workers, and I just want to ask you a couple questions. Okay. So, have you ever had an employee, or not an employee, and a customer ask you anything about like animal welfare standards, like how the meat has been raised here that's on the shelf? Anything like that? No. So you don't have a lot of interactions that they worry about labels or welfare?
No, they just more or less worry about whether it's organic or non-organic.
Okay. Okay.
And we pretty much in every department have places in the store throughout the whole store that is organic and non-organic.
Okay, you separate out those products.
Yes.
Okay, great. And do you personally buy fresh meat usually?
Yes.
Okay, and do you freeze it or do you cook it like right the next day?
I freeze. I vacuum seal.
Okay.
Freeze.
Okay.
And then I also cook fresh every day.
Okay, guys. So I found a few more people. So, what's your name?
I'm Robert.
William. All right. So Robert has bought some milk, and it looks like he bought skim. Is that skim?
Yes, skim milk.
Okay.
Free skim milk.
So when you buy your milk, do you ever worry about how the dairy cows are raised?
Not usually.
Not usually.
We actually, our family farms.
Oh, perfect.
So.
Okay.
We've been
so
around.
they've seen it firsthand. So then, can you basically say that you are comfortable with buying from other farmers also who produce?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And you have Starbucks, and you said you don't usually put milk in there, but you would also feel comfortable using those products.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So there you have it. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it because I had a blast filming it. It was really fun to get out of my element and talk to other people about something I'm very passionate about. So I really hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see some more like grocery adventures similar to that where I maybe just go around the store and talk about the different products or things like that, let me know in the comments down below. But again, thanks so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.